Well, we have made a solid mess out of this. It's time to get everything cleaned up. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Oh, crap, I hit the wrong button. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Lone Oak Farm here on Farming Simulator 19, where we start every episode with a solid fail. That's not going in at all. Hey, buckets, baby, let's go. Has this always been here? It has not. Why is this doing here? Anyway, how you guys doing? Hope everything is good with you today. We're picking up kind of where we left off, except there's no case. Yeah, you heard that right. There's no case IH on here because, well, I tried putting it on here and it crashed the game quite a bit. So we would have to go through quite a bit in order to get case on here. So what we're going to do instead is continue along with John Deere for now with the way that we've been doing it. That's going to be the game plan. Also, I didn't realize that there were extra settings for Windows game mode. I have enhanced those settings. Hopefully everything should be good. I mean, we're rocking solid 60, solid 120 if I unlock it. We're doing all right. So what do we got going on today, and what do we have to look forward to in the future? Well, today we're going to be planting soybeans and harvesting. Or say harvesting and fertilizing. Nothing fun at all. Every single field, all 5 of the fields that we own are going to be turned into soybean fields. Now, I realized that the last time we were on here, I used first person to buy player 1 to buy field 52 and to buy the TLX. Yeah, I realized that at the end, everybody's commenting like, DJ, way to go, dummy. I'm like, oh, crap. So that's been fixed. I've gotten rid of those and we're good. So we're kind of where we left off. More or less, the last episode was kind of a mulligan, if you will. Also, I want to give a massive shout out to Jay Turk. We've talked about Jay before on the map, and we talked about doing the selling and that kind of thing. Showed you guys that. Well, has put together rather, a brand new version of Lone Oak for us to use. None of these pesky little trees over there. None of the pesky trees over there. We're not on it right now because it's going to require a new game save. So we're going to go through the rest of this year in game before we do that. So yeah, we got that. We got a new geo coming over. We've got a new map coming over. It's going to be specifically tailor-made just for us, thanks to J Turk Gaming. I'm his good channel member, a good friend as well, and I'm very appreciative of it. So let's jump right in, guys. Let's get to work. First off, we need to pick our poison. Are we going to be using the 6R? Or are we going to use the 8R? I think what we're going to do is use the 8R to get what we need to do done, and we're going to let the 6R have its job doing its own thing. So here's what we need to do. Let's get everybody ready from the ground up. First things first, we need gas, because we're going to run out if we don't get any. So let's come over here. Let's get some fuel. Once we get the fuel, let's put some duals on here. I always love planting with duals. I forgot how slow this is. I always love planting with duals. It's just, you gotta have them on there, right? While we're waiting, let's go ahead and jump in the 8R while that gas is going in. See, looks like we might need fuel, but I don't think we're gonna put any in here. We just don't need it. What we do need is duals, baby. Let's go. Also, I don't know what happened between the last save and this save. All of the wheels are now free. You see, I've got the rear twins, or the rear duals on there. Those are all wrong. Wide tires. What am I telling? But they're all, rear, yep, those aren't free. But the rest of them are, so we're just going to keep going with that. I don't know what in the world happened. Jump in. This time, I will not forget my weight. You guys remember me forgetting that last? I don't know what happened the last 2 episodes, but we just royally, yep. It was bad. It was real bad, man. It was great, though. I had a ball. So we are going to be using the Amazon. I feel like I can get a lot more work done using this. See, set this to soybeans because everything is going to be soybeans. Oh, yeah. Also, he's gotten rid of some of the rubbish around here as well, including that thing back there, I'm sure. Let's come in here. This is interesting. We're using... Go in here and show you guys what we're up to. So we're using one of the mods on both of our planters, the Horse and the Amazon. See, no previous cultivation necessary. We knew that. But with this machine, you can activate or deactivate the underfoot fertilization. Well, we've done that. However, it still tries to add fertilizer every now and then. So just whenever you're using things like this to fill up, be careful. At least on PC, I found where it will actually try to make you add fertilizer. The Horse is really bad with it. The Amazon's not too bad, but the Horse is very, very bad with it. So let's come in here. Let's drop that there. Tab over to it. There we go. Customize. Give me them twins all around, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Hook up to the weight and rock and roll. Cool. Let's pick up the Horse. We'll get seeds in there, and then we will get everybody put on the fields. So here's the game plan. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set off our 6R on a worker, and we're going to jump in with the 8R behind it, and I'm actually going to run our headlands while this guy's going. So we'll jump in here. We're good. We're good. Soybeans are in. Yep. Hire worker and go. Now that bad boy right there should go about 18 miles per hour. I've got it set to do that. There's a lot going on. And when you're recording, when I'm playing, it's fine. But when I'm recording, man, I need to go. We need to move. So that is why, oh boy, we're already missing stuff. That is why I've got these set to go so fast. I need to get the job done. I can't, it's a 20-minute video, 20 to 30-minute video. I don't want to be here for 4 hours trying to record this. So that's why I do that. But I like doing larger fields. Therefore, everything's got to go a little bit faster. Yeah. So let's run around. Let's hit this headland. I'm just going to run one headland around the entire map. The worker's going to be fine. Once we hit this, they'll be just fine. But one thing I found, you can see here, we got fertilizer in the ground here. We've got lime in the ground around here. It's a problem. Our workers are going outside of our workable area, and they're actually putting down crop outside that area, which is not good. I'll go ahead and hire a worker there. It is not good because we're wasting stuff. So I'm trying to hit these headlands so the worker doesn't go outside this area. We doing good? Yeah, see, workers already at the end turning around. Looking good. Now the question is, will it even go 18 miles an hour? I'm sure downhill it'll be fine. It is not. This one's doing it just fine, but it's an 8R as well. Also, we have the new EU pack on PC. We've got the new John Deere 2020 EU pack on PC. I do plan on using those, by the way. I don't know if we're going to use the EU, if we're going to use the American versions. I've got the American version pre-release. I don't have the release version, at least not a new version that has been sent over. So we've got that stuff from Sid, so I do plan on using that. I'll have to hit him up and ask for permission before doing it, of course, as you should always do, but I don't see that being much of an issue. So you should see some of that stuff on here early. It would be nice to use the X9 on here as well. We're going to be waiting for those, so I'm not going to jump in right away and just start using this or that. We're going to use the X9, definitely. And we're going to be using either the EU or the American versions. The American versions have front 3 points, so I'm pretty excited about that. Otherwise, I don't see really a reason to use the EU stuff, but it could be a couple weeks until we see the American stuff. So if you guys are cool waiting a couple weeks using all this, well, that's all right. So now we've got this field. This field is one big old field. This is probably one of the very first things a lot of you guys do. I do the exact same thing, so we've done it here. Made this one big old field right here. Let's see. Yeah, you could kind of see the fertilizer through the whole thing. Let's see, are we getting ready to go past it? Yep. It always looks weird until you make that first pass. Then you're like, oh, that doesn't look too bad. There we go. See, now it doesn't look too bad. Beforehand, a little rough. Nonetheless, we're rocking and rolling. We're doing good, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to let these workers kind of do their thing. We're going to be sitting here for a minute because we got a lot of work to do. So sit back, hang tight, relax. Well, I guess I'll see you in like 0.5 seconds, huh? And now we are done. Oh, yeah. Everything. That's a whole lot of soybeans, baby. Totally forgot to check and see if we could actually plant them right now. I think I've got this geo memorized by now, but just check it. I've been using this geo for what, 3 years now? 2 years? Something like that. I've been using this geo longer than I've been doing YouTube. But is that a joke? I don't know. So we're done. We've got everything completely finished and finalized thanks to the big help from our neighbors. Cheated. Yeah, we had some great help from our neighbors. They were awesome, and we're not going to mention that even anymore, but I got to use some really cool stuff, so that's all that matters. And we got it done. It still probably took, gosh, I don't know, 20 minutes real life to get all that done, something like that. I know that probably seems like nothing, but it took a minute. It took a hot minute. But we're done, and that's what matters. Now we've got fertilizing left to do, and we've got quite a bit of it. Plus, I've just taken on, you may have seen this in the previous picture, we've taken on a contract. We have a harvesting contract of barley on Field 8 right now. Now, Field 8 is real. It was like Field 8, 6, and 7 are the only ones that right now are able to do. But I think what we're going to do is once we finish progressing, maybe we'll try and get some good harvesting contracts for the live stream tomorrow. I was going to be doing 6 ashes, and I've even teased it on the channel already. But unfortunately, 6 ashes was not released today. And you guys know me, I try not, unless it's something that's like obviously never going to happen, then I'll use it. But, you know, like some of these modded stuff is obviously never going to come to all platforms. However, 6 ashes is. And I don't want to tease you guys with gameplay beforehand. There's a couple of other guys out there that are doing that right now, but not in a bad way at all. Extremely tasteful, doing a really good job. Virtual Farmer, Daggerman, those guys are doing a great job of what they're doing right now. And I'm not going to take that fire away from them. We'll let them have it for another week or so. But with all that being said, that is, no, you think I'm kidding? Come on, we got plenty more to do today. Hey-o! All right, get out here, all these dadgum birds. You too. Let's get at them. Shoot. All right, let's get some fertilizing done. Let's jump in here. Let's get this. We need to add a little bit more fertilizer in here. Could definitely take some more. Let's go ahead and pop that up. Drop it down. And there we go. Now we also need solid liquid fertilizer? Liquid fertilizer, yeah. So let's get this back to the way it is, man. I tell you what, it's... I love being able to, you know, put different wheels and stuff on these, but sometimes it's a bit of a pain because, like, right now we need to go fertilizing. Well, it's kind of silly to run fertilizer with duals all the way around. So with that, I'd run like a standard or a wide tire. Let's see. Do we have anything that's not? Yeah, just a standard tire. We'll add weights just so if it turns, it doesn't, you know, turn the way I turn. There we go. So we'll put this on liquid fertilizer. We'll put our solid fertilizer down as well. This won't take very long. It needs to happen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the solid fertilizer on a worker on the big field, the big square field, nice and easy. It'll get it done quickly. And then I am going to go and do all of the other stuff. So I'm going to run pretty much the other fields independently. Oh, we're full. All right, perfect. I'm going to run the other fields independently because I can get a lot of work done. I can cover a whole lot of area at once with this. However, sometimes the other fertilizer doesn't do as good of a job. Yep. Plus, I can cover, what was it, 30, 36, 26, 32, whatever the coverage area of this is, the working with, I can cover that without any issues. Matter of fact, we could probably hire this on a worker on this field right here and let him go. This will go 18 miles an hour, so it'll go a little bit faster than you might expect. Let's see, we'll set that on that worker. Where's this guy? There he is. Let's see if we can get out here in front of it. Very unlikely. Let's see. This one, I've got a way that I do fertilizer on this map. You probably have seen me do it 100 times, but I'm going to just keep doing it over and over again. Why change something if it works? I think we can get in front of it, but I'm not gonna test it. And you can see here too, some of this is getting fertilized while other parts are not getting fertilized. You see right there, that did get fertilized. This whole area right through there will get fertilized. What I'm gonna do is hire this guy on a worker right here. Please? Please go on a worker right there. Yeah, you see, you're doing it. You're doing it. There we go. Hire that worker. Then I need to find this guy real quick. Go back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth again. Oh, yeah. All right. let's keep rocking. No, that's not where you stop. You know what? Just stop. You stay there. I'm going to babysit you for a minute. I'll be right back. What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my own workers. Stupid workers. This field right here really needs a headland until you come in and buy these. Actually, how much do these cost? 171, so they're the exact same price. Gotcha. Oh, wait, no, 232 and 248. All right, so they're a little bit different. I would really like to buy those. This field right here, once you can plow all that together, is extremely beneficial. It's a huge, a massive field. We'll go ahead and hire a worker right here as well. We'll get our full headland in. If it wasn't for this tree, we'd be fine, but that tree does give us a bit of an issue here. I'm sure the farmants would do just fine with it, but I'm only a lonely DJ. I don't have a tank. Oh, let's go. If you get that reference, shout out to you. I'm sure Lunatic's going, I get it. All right, we've got our headland. We're done here. Just like seeding, I've got a lot of work to do. You guys have seen me seed and fertilize before. Let's rock and roll. We'll see you when all this is done. We'll go get a contract finished for the day. Well, daggum, this thing used all the fertilizer in it, didn't it? Yeah, so here is what we've got. 33, well, the part of 33 that's attached to 28 now. 28, 33, yeah, that one is fully fertilized. However, there's still a few spots that need to be hit. 41 complete, and then 32 and 42 also will need a second set of fertilizer. You can see there's areas that it wouldn't let hit because those areas were already like double fertilized beforehand. So that's nothing out of the ordinary. Totally normal there, totally normal. Let's come in here. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. That way tomorrow, inevitably, there you go, words. Tomorrow, inevitably, whenever I need fertilizer again, we will have it. So, we've only got one more thing to do, at least in today's video, and that is going to be the contract on Field 8. If I can find it. Where's our harvesting contract? Oh, it's at the top, because we've already accepted it. Ba-boom, right there, there you go. So we've got a harvesting contract up on Field 8. It is barley, it's probably not gonna take too awful much. It is saying to take down to the Lone Oak Co. So yeah, we're gonna need a truck to do that with, but otherwise it's gonna be a very, very easy, just like almost a silly easy contract. So let's jump in our S790. Oh yeah, I cannot wait to trade this bad boy in for an X9, but until then I think we're gonna hang on to what we've got. I like the fact that the designs on all the John Deeres match. So I could... Oop, that's a...
Crash counter +1.
Yup. We could very easily jump in and find some other combines. Sid mod it. We could basically outfit this entire farm in Sid modding and still have plenty left over. But at least for now, I'm going to wait until we get all of Sid's mods in for all platforms, and then we will add them in. Capiche? Capiche. All right, let's head up to Field 8. Let's knock this out. Let's do it, baby. Let's go in and make sure that our straw swath is enabled. It was disabled, so now we need to enable it. Let's go ahead and unfold, everybody. One more check. Disable straw swath. Good. So this is going to be a very, very quick, very easy thing right here. We're just going to knock this out. It's a very small field. Price, I think it said we were getting like $3 grand or something like that for the contract itself, which is great. However, here's something that you need to keep in mind. With this contract, we're actually going to be stealing some of the crop. That's right. So, of course, the straw, we're going to be stealing the straw. You can't sell straw, so it just is what it is. The straw, we're just going to have to load it up in the silo and hope we can use it one day. Literally, if there's a crop, I'm just getting things for the crops. If straw comes with it, great. We'll put that in our silo and we'll see what happens. But if we don't need it, we don't need it. In seasons, if you're doing cows and pigs, if you don't give them straw, it doesn't count against you. They just produce slurry instead of manure. If you give them both, I think it does both. Actually, no, if you give them manure, or if you give them manure, yeah, give your animals manure. If you give them straw, it does manure only, I think. But if you don't give them straw, you only get slurry. Slurry is much easier to manage than manure is, because most of the time, virtually all the time, manure is not put into a nice bunker for you. It is put on the ground and you have to clean it up. Well, that becomes difficult, and I don't want to do that. So I'm lazy. So we get everything in slurry. We take a nice trailer or something like that, something that you would use for milk. You can put slurry in it, use Missy B stuff. I really like hers. There's also a couple other ones that are out there right now. There's a lot of guys making really good mods that make transporting liquids super easy. So just keep that in mind. Go that route. I do anyway. Now, if you're spreading it, fine. You know, I think manure goes a little bit further than slurry does. So whatever you do there. I don't use slurry or manure for fertilizer. I always sell it. Always. There is no other case with that. I always sell those. So, yep. But whatever you decide to do, totally fine. Doesn't matter. Just have fun. Play the game however you want. That's what matters. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this out. We're going to figure out how much we've got. So we've got to see 19,000 liters in here right now. I think this holds up to 1 million. We'll find. I guess we'll find out because we're at 1% right now. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If we come through, get up to 2,000, 20,000. If we get up to 20,000 and that goes to 2, yeah, then that'll be 1 million. All right, you know what? I'm sitting here yapping about nothing. Let's finish this field up. We got 130,000 liters of straw off of that field. A little bit, I'd say a little bit more than I was expecting, but that's a whole lot more than I was expecting, guys. What are we at right now? Well, as far as straw goes, we have 913,000 liters of straw. We don't even need straw. That's the problem. I don't even need it, but it's there. So what do you got to do? Let's jump out of there. Let's jump into here. God, I love this thing so much. If you guys are curious, this is the Lizard Warrior Plus with the big engine. Everything is in white, and it is with rim 2 lowered with chrome. Oh yeah. Let's get over here and let's get this. Let's get this dumped in here. Let's get all this barley up in there. There we go. And we are heading to, again, confirm here, we are heading to Lone Oak Co. So let's head down there. We've got 33,000 liters in here. However, they're not going to take all 33,000 liters. If you know, I feel like I say this every time. Tell me I sound like a broken record if so, but we have so many new players joining the channel every single day that I try to make sure that everybody knows exactly what's going on and how I do things and why I do the things that I do. So, harvesting contracts, I think harvesting contracts and fertilizing contracts are the most lucrative thing that you could possibly do, especially in seasons. I mean, especially in seasons, because they're so abundant and they're so easy to make money off of. Pick a good map, pick an easy map. Speaking of picking maps, look at everything around us. We got so much that's going to be ready to harvest tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. But from all of this, we've got 33,000 liters of barley. Out of that 33,000 liters, they're going to take about 70% of it, 70 to 75%, somewhere around there. Which means we're going to be left with what? 6,000, something like that, maybe 5,000 liters, possibly a little bit less than that once it's all said and done. Fortunately for us, this grain tipper doesn't tip super fast, or the grain tipper, sorry, the bin here, it doesn't tip super fast. So that's going to help us out just a little bit. So let's see here. Let's go in and you basically watch until you start making money and then stop selling right away. Don't sell anymore. All right, it's dropping, and now we just sit and wait. And I want to show you all of this in real time so you guys can watch and see exactly what I'm up to here. Watch the money, watch the money. There it is, stop it. All right, so we sold $536 worth, so probably about, I guess we can tell exactly how much that is. Let's go to barley and let's go down to Lone Oak Co. So we sold less than 1,000 liters, so that's good. But we made about $500 off of that. Now we could go into the contract, which we have already completed, collect it. We made 3,800 plus. We still have another 8,600 liters in here. That 8,600 liters can be sold at a later time when the prices are better. Cough, cough, winter 1 and winter 2. Yeah, we can make a whole lot more. We could probably turn this into well over $10,000 just off of what's left off of the harvesting contract. that is a very good day. And speaking of good days, it has been one, but it is now over. I hope you enjoyed today's episode from Lone Oak. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel. If you are new and join the GoHam fam, make sure you turn your notification bells on as well. Don't forget to do that so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Try and pop out 2 every single day. Tomorrow we will have a video with a live stream. Very excited about that. If you guys are watching day of, you may also be wondering where's the mods. There's no mods, man. Today's September 4th, if you're curious. Yeah, there are no mods being released right now. It is like 3 out? Yeah. Regardless, this outro is going to go on forever. I hope you have a great, awesome, wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on Lone Oak for the live stream, harvesting live stream. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you later. Peace!